if you imagine your sky dish,
Yes.
which is obviously very directional,
Mm-hmm.
quite difficult to install.
Sure.
The idea of a flish is it's meant to be a flat panel that you could just hang on a wall.
Yes.
And it finds the satellite automatically. Okay, so that's the application that's very easy for people to understand.
Mm-hmm.
One of the other big markets we're going for is satellite broadband, because again, you want a little antenna on your laptop.
These are some of our early prototype tags. So as you can see, this is where we started getting smaller, but slightly larger again. This is the one that we're handing out to the students in Queen's. Mm-hmm. And that's actually the PCB or the RFID tag that we've designed in-house, that sits in there. Again, we could have, as you can see, the PCB is quite small. We could have shrank that down much smaller, but the university stipulated they want a 4-year lifetime, so it's the battery which really dictates the size in that.
To actually distinguish between some inconsistencies between chips that occur in the fabrication process. And we can use that then to actually effectively give every single silicon chip a unique digital fingerprint. And what we can do then is compute, so if I can challenge this to sort of verify if this is authentic, I can send it a challenge and my puff design will produce a unique response that uniquely identifies that silicon chip to me. And then, so even if we clone the chip, we can still distinguish the original from the counterfeit or the cloned chip.
So in our case, we have built tools around for the research initially.
Yes.
Now we have also commercial interest in this, where we basically analyze incoming traffic in terms of their properties. The properties includes, the behavior of the traffic, how many packets going through, the packet size, inter-arrival time of packets, analyzing the content of the packets, analyzing what has been transmitted in these packets. And this gives us a high-level view and information to make decision about these packets, whether it has been infected or this packet's been used to exfiltrate data, for example.
And have you found many interesting customers on this so far?
Customers mainly are newspapers and media organisations and also archives. So I just want to show you one quickly here. We did.
You're competing in the 25k, aren't you?
No. We won the Seacorn competition initially a few years ago when that got us started here. These are the old street directories or Belfast. They're scanned. The VPP versus images as well.
Right.
If I do a search here, for example. So have you any ancestors from around Belfast?
You could try. Put in Parker. Put in Parker because my mother lived
at Parkers. What would you know her?
Margaret M.E. Parker. Well, there's been a tremendous transformation on Queen's Island since I left here 19 years ago. It's wonderful to see. It's even more exciting to see the tremendous amount of scientific and engineering talent and research talent that's been assembled on this site, and the way that it's creating tomorrow's companies. And I think that's the exciting bit for Northern Ireland employment.
Well, we're delighted first of all to see Sir John Parker, both in his role as the President of the Royal Academy of Engineering, but also in local terms. I mean, this site that we're on is in fact the old Harland Wolff shipyard. Of course, as everybody knows, Sir John was the CEO of Harland and Wolff. He tells us he hasn't been here since he left about 19 years ago, and I'm delighted that we can welcome him back and show him a little bit of the transformation that has occurred in this area. Well, we created this facility through Queen's University in 2004. When we moved here, there was just nothing on this site. We're the research tenant, the research anchor to help drive the knowledge-based economy. But we were trying also to take the research base out of the university, out of the ivory tower, if you like, and bring it much closer to business to accelerate the whole impact of research and its impact on economic development. We have a number of core themes. First of all, we have a philosophy. You need to be world leading at what you do, but you can't be world leading at everything. So we've made important choices. One of them, of course, is the area of cybersecurity. 2 weeks ago, we hosted a summit on space technologies, which is something we also have a lot of expertise on. We're also working with the very rapidly growing capital markets industry here in Northern Ireland. I think it's 5,000 new jobs have been created in about 5 years. we're trying to understand better what they do, what we do, to help create new generations of people for that industry. That's just some examples of what we do.